Hello everyone, welcome my friends to your next 7 days zodiac sign reading. This reading is timeless and it's messages from spirit that will find you when you need them, and they'll be messages for your next 7 days. Let's get started. Hello Leo, we have your overall energy for the next 7 days is surrender to the divine, full moon. We have the aspect of your life where this is playing out, how this is playing out. We have enjoyment. We have the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Swords and the King of Wands. This is a beautiful reading. The message is very clear, just straight up. So we're gonna start with the overall energy, but I feel like the Spirit's gonna call me to jump with the cards to explain better. So bear with me, Leo. Surrender to the divine, full moon. The full moon brings clarity. At the full moon, Leo, the energies that surround a full moon are, like I just said, one of clarity, but they're also the energy of letting go, releasing what hasn't worked, forgiveness and gratitude. That's if we do moon rituals at the full moon, that is what you would do. You look at where you are in your life, you look at your goals, you'll see what you look into what you've achieved and what you haven't quite achieved. You let go of things that you think, you know what, actually I'm not really aligned with that anymore. That hasn't really worked and doesn't sit that well with me anymore. So you really look at things honestly and truthfully, and you let go of the things that didn't serve you. It's also time to look at what is and then say, okay, I need to tweak this. So again, releasing, letting go of the way you were doing things. But it's also, as you let go and release, sometimes there's sadness, there's regret. And this is where forgiveness comes in. You know, where we can just do a little ritual of forgiveness, of self, of others, of things that didn't work out. And then we can tap into an energy of being grateful. And at the full moon, we can be grateful for so many things, but one of the things that is probably a wonderful thing to look at, because it's so aligned with the full moon, is look at what you are grateful for because you received the clarity on it. So sometimes they're the things that we have to let go of. We can feel grateful for that clarity, for knowing. Surrender to the divine, my friends. Leo, the next 7 days is literally, I really want you to just put out your hands and just leave it up to your soul, leave it up to spirit, leave it up to the universe, leave it up to God. Just say, here you go. I'm open to the clarity. I'm open to where I'm being guided, what I'm being guided to. Show me. And just release, just let it go, surrender it to the divine, surrender it to whatever you call the divine, the creator, God, spirit, your higher self. This, Leo, doesn't disempower you, it empowers you. Because spirit's trying to bring more joy into your life. The card says, Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work. The more you're inviting love to take over, the more enjoyment comes. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. Allow me to enjoy this life, dear Lord. I think definitely, Leo, you've been striving for things, you've been wanting things to happen, you've been trying to achieve things, but I also feel there's a sense that, I don't know, I get this feeling of you've been punishing yourself. Have you been working twice as hard because you feel that you've failed at something, and therefore everything you're just trying to go at it 1,000,000,000%? The maximum percent is 100. Your limit is 100%. Trying to do more than that, trying to do more than you are physically, mentally, emotionally capable of right now, is a way that you harm yourself. It's a way that you don't show compassion and love for yourself, and it's a way that you just sap all enjoyment out of life. Now, Spirit's just saying to me, Leo, it's not bad to want things, it's not bad to strive, but Spirit's telling me here that you've taken it to the next level. It's almost in spite of everything, I'm going to do this. And that brings a lot of imbalance, that brings a lot of disharmony, that brings a lot of pain with it. Because when we look at the tarot, Leo, I feel that this in spite of, it's in spite of everything you value. It's in spite of your heart, your health. It's in spite of your feelings. It started with this desire to make something. He's holding the Ace of Swords here, as is the King of Wands. The Ace of Wands here, so is the King of Wands. And the Wands signifies your passion, your calling, your purpose, what you love. It's soul driven. And I feel what started off as a soul journey, you've turned it into kind of like a come hell or high water. Our soul journey sometimes can be very short. It can just be a way to take you out of one place, space, energy, relationship, and move you into another. So it can be very quick. Sometimes that can be years and years. And I feel that you've held on to it. It's got two hands, because this wand, it's done. It wants to go elsewhere, and you are holding on for it for dear life, fighting every other wand that it's like, no, pick me, put this one down, it doesn't serve you anymore, come pick me, come pick me, come. And they're getting louder and louder, and you, for some reason, refuse to hear the calling like you did with this first wand. And I think it's because sometimes we are called. We've got that magnetic pull, that draw to something. And I call those sometimes just lessons. We're not meant to achieve that goal. Maybe not at all, or maybe not then, but it just helps us to grow. It helps us see something. It helps us experience something that we need to experience. But I feel, Leo, you've held on to it because you haven't achieved it. And suddenly the achieving it has become the most important thing. Now this Three of Swords here is just showing me that it's impacting you on a very deep level. It's impacting your mind, your heart, your emotions, your well-being. And we've got this King of Swords looking at this. And the King of Swords, he's got his true Ace of Wands, the one that is meant for him right now. He's of service because of it. He's followed his calling. He's let go of the ones that didn't serve, picked up the other ones that did. And there's a sense of you pick up a wand and you go move with it, you learn, you change, it goes down and you pick up another. This is why the aces are of no use. They're a gift from the universe, but they're of no use if you don't do anything with them. So it's almost like this fellow has had numerous aces of wands present themselves to him, but he's so caught up in the previous journey, he hasn't done anything with them. The king shows the wisdom, because kings are the end of the journey of the court cards. So he's wise. He has, we're always wiser at the end of the journey than we are at the beginning. And there's a sense here, Leo, that Spirit is moving you towards greater wisdom, greater understanding, and a new journey that's more in alignment with who you are and won't cost you so much. It's going to bring joy back into your life, Leo, which I think has really been out of balance recently. And Spirit saying the only thing you need to do is to surrender. That's all, Leo. Easier said than done sometimes, especially when we find ourselves a bit stuck. Just surrender, Leo. That's all. Next 7 days, just try your best to just let things be. See where you're gripping onto something for dear life that needs to just be put down and let it flow out of your life. I'm going to leave you with those messages, my friends. Love, light, and blessings, Leo. See you next time. Bye-bye.